You're watching 3 Questions with Kat. Hey everyone, it's Catherine Norland, and I am back for another episode of 3 Questions with Kat. We have got Sarah with us today.
Hi,
Sarah
I'm Sarah Noelle. That's
yes, right. Okay. I wasn't sure how to pronounce your last name, but now we got it. We got it. She's playing my lovely daughter today. And so the people want to know, what do you think stops people from having success?
I think it can be a lot of things, but I think mostly it's giving up. Because if you think about it, like if you really keep pushing through long enough, even if it's like difficult or you have to try a lot of different things, you have to fail a lot of times, eventually if you just keep pushing through, like something is gonna happen. You're gonna be farther along than you were before. So I think giving up.
Don't give up. I heard a quote once that said, if you don't quit, you win. So it's all about not giving up.
Love it.
But you know what sometimes stops people and makes them want to give up is the next question. How do you overcome obstacles? I mean, what if your obstacles are so big you think the only option is to give up? How do you get over those obstacles?
I think one day at a time. One day at a time, and stay focused on what your greater vision is. Focus on what you can do that day. Try to do something every day that will get you to where you're trying to go, and some days that's going to be a lot harder than other days, but one day at a time.
So if you keep the bigger vision in mind, you got this big picture, then when the obstacles come, you can ground yourself in the why and the importance of...
Yeah, break it down to what's the first thing I need to do, what's the next thing I need to do. And
that'll keep you from overwhelmed, for sure. Okay, the final question that we like to ask is, what do you wish you would have known 5 years ago?
Ooh, 5 years ago. Let me think back to where I was. Rewind in my mind.
Yeah.
Back to 5 years ago.
Yeah, when you were 13.
I would have... I guess I wish that I would have known, like, where I would, like, be, which you obviously can't know that, but I think that if I would have been there 5 years ago and I would have been like, where am I going to be 5 years from now? I'm really stressed about what that's going to look like. If I could have seen like a picture of where I am now, which is still far from, my ultimate goals of where I'd like to be, but if I could have seen that, I would have been able to relax and say, okay, it's going to happen, so I can just enjoy the process. So I try to keep that in mind too. Like if I, in the future, could look back at myself now and say, just like relax and enjoy the process because it's going to happen either way.
Yeah, it's just like, look at yourself, Sarah. You did it. Look how far you've come.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, tell everyone how they can find you.
Yes, so on Instagram, my handle is at Sarah with an H and then X, like the letter, and then Noelle, Noelle. That's the best place to find me. I'm also on TikTok at the same handle, so SarahXNoelle.
Oh, so lovely to talk to you today.
You too. Thanks for having me.
See you next time.
Bye.
To overcome your obstacles standing in the way of your success and have the tips you need to reach your dreams.